Hey, so right now, over on our Patreon, patreon.com/SuperBeardBrothers, we are obviously debuting our Super Beard Brothers anniversary collection show. We're working on Sonic Origins, specifically on the channel right now that you're watching. We're working on Sonic CD, but if you want to watch Sonic 2 ad-free right now, go to patreon.com/SuperBeardBrothers at any level. Let's go! So this is one of the few stages that made it into Sonic Mania.
Yeah, this is one of the. This one's called
Stardust.
Stardust Speedway. Incredible background. The parallax scrolling city. It looks just like an image, like a texture, but you can see when you move that it's like got some fake 3D-ness to it, which you love to see.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it really looks cool. And I got some triv. I got some triv for you.
I don't believe you.
Some
Oh
trivs?
yeah?
I don't believe you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
this
dude.
is the first of 2 times in which Knuckles, Mighty, and Ray are playable in Sega Sonic CD round other than Metallic Madness. So if you're a Mighty or a Ray fan, get hype. In keeping with the nomenclature of Sonic Mania, Stardust Speedway is referred to as a zone. In Sonic the Hedgehog CD, zones are the individual levels that make up the stage. So in Sonic Mania, the round is called a zone. And now this is a zone, and it should be called an act again in Sonic Mania.
Yep.
But this is the Sonic CD version, so it's called a zone, and it's inside of a round.
I think I understand.
You guys owe me. You guys owe me. This is also the one. This is the one that T did a video on Twitter. I don't know if you can.
T's a homie. He'll allow it.
I don't know if you can show it, but I'll show you it right now. Just as a. Oh, he deleted the tweet.
Oh no,
guys, he deleted the tweet.
Big Sega got to him.
Five years ago. Oh my god, I feel so old.
I don't want to.
Sonic Mania is 5 years old.
COVID, dude, come on.
Dude, I know. Lucas Carvalho, one of the game's artists from Sonic Mania, said this was his favorite zone in the game. You'd love to see it.
Yeah, the Sonic Mania team, a lot of them were huge fans of what's it called?
Sonic CD?
Sonic CD.
It's like in my travels, I met a lot of Sonic. You know what? I'll say this. I met a lot of different types of Sega fans, right? A Sonic fan is not the same as a Yakuza fan necessarily, for example, right?
Yeah.
Or a Virtual On fan or a whatever, you know, like
Sure.
There's a lot of different types of Sega fans out there. To me, this is the hipster pick. This is like if you are like one of those dudes in a record store who's played like every video game and you love Sonic, I'm gonna guess this is and you're like over 35. I'm gonna guess this is your favorite Sonic game. This is like the Pinkerton-esque pick, right? Like you pick Blue Album or Sonic 2 or Mario 3. That's all the same pick, but Pinkerton, Sonic CD.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mario World.
Jesse Pinkman?
The Pinkerton is the second album by Weezer. That's like the darker, less.
Sorry, Ted.
Less mass
I'm
appeal.
not laughing at you. It was just.
No, you elicited the response I was going for.
It was just. You just seemed so genuine about it.
We just got. We all just gotta say the first thing that comes into our minds. That's my feeling. Okay, what's the name of this fucker?
Metal Sonic?
No, this bastard boss right here. Yeah. This isn't even the boss. Oh, these are the bosses from Sonic Mania. I'm in the Sonic Mania version. They don't have a separate page for this non-Sonic Mania version. Stardust Speedway. Oh, wait. No, we got it. We're in there now. Dude, yes.
Death. I'm sorry, I died.
You did not make a good.
So is Amy Rose in this?
Future, no. She's in the game, yes.
I think
She's
you're
in the
about to.
game as like a character to save.
I think you're about to save her like right now. That seems crazy that she was even existed before Sonic 2 existed. It's the largest round. Did you know that? Because it's all about going fast, so they made it a little longer than the rest of them.
I believe it.
Why does that sound like Ridge Racer to me? Is that weird to say?
No, hold on. T's version of this is so good though.
Let me say this. T. Lopes better than the original. Better composer. I know that's sacrilegious, but I'm saying it.
I'm very biased because I can call him a friend.
I can't call him a friend. We're enemies.
You're not enemies with T-Lopes.
Until we're friends, we're enemies. That's how I am with everyone.
That's not true.
No, but real talk, I don't know the man at all. I've never spoken to him, and I think he's better.
But he knows who you are.
I love that. I'm happy.
He may not know you personally, but he
knows by power of deduction that someone like me must exist.
No,
because he knows that it's not just Jirard on Super Beard Bros.
Well, I mean,
there must be another guy.
Spoiler. In the future, he worked with T on a secret project and involved Alex, but I don't think the two of them knew each other at that point.
Yeah.
Metal Madness Zone also is in Sonic Mania, if I recall.
I don't exist. I'm a ghost. This is Metal Madness now?
Yeah.
Already, man, you're flying through this. You're like Sonic the Hedgehog, but like real.
I'm a gamer, dude. What can I say?
Oh, shit. You're right. I fucked up.
Oh my god, that's Jason Gamer.
Oh. Okay, we're like towards the end?
Yeah.
We're getting to the end of this game, bro.
Well, because remember I told you when we started playing this that
it's not that big.
It's not that long, but once we get like the future or the what's it called? All the extra bonus stuff.
Yeah.
It's no big deal anymore.
It's like replay value Sonic. There's like a lot of different things that can happen in a playthrough that are like, if you do it different ways, you can see a lot of different assets and stage designs depending on the past. Like, look at this, like past and the future, right? Man, It took me to the frickin' Sonic Mania one again, bro. It's like Sonic Mania is more popular than Sonic CD now, which is crazy. Maybe it's replaced it. Question of the day: what is the best 2D Sonic game? Question of the day.
If not Sonic Mania, Sonic 3.
If not Sonic Mania, Sonic 3. That's your answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Look. My favorite is Sonic 3 with Knuckles.
Of course. When I say Sonic 3, that's what I'm referring to.
But I acknowledge that Sonic 2 is probably the snappier choice. Like, how many times I sat down and beat Sonic 2 all the way through versus Sonic 3? I've probably beaten Sonic 2 more because it's like an easier, shorter game. But Sonic 3 is my favorite. But Sonic Mania is... I mean, I don't know. Is it nostalgia that powers my love for Sonic? Who knows? Is it? I don't know. It was before I knew what good games were. Like, I genuinely think Sonic is good.
It's good.
I genuinely think it's good. At least the 2D ones. I don't really care for the 3D ones that much, but I don't think people like the 3D ones because they're great. I think it's more about the vibe.
I cannot wait for us to play Sonic Adventure 2.
Why?
Because I love it.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I can't wait to take you on that journey.
I've been on that journey a million times.
Not this journey.
What is going to be different?
Because it's me. It's me, baby. It's me. We're the Beer Bros.
Are we still going to be going through? Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Are we still going to go through a bunch of levels where it goes?
What was that?
That was Tails.
Oh. Okay, now I understand exactly what you meant, and yes, we absolutely will. If anything, it'll be worse knowing me because
you want to get literally everything.
I will do my best to.
I feel like you could probably crush the game though. Like you probably played that game as much as you played Super Metroid.
What we'll probably do is we'll beat the game, and then I'll show you my Chow shit at the end.
Yeah, I vibe with that
because we've already done a New Game Plus on it. So
have we done this already?
Which one?
Am I hallucinating? Did we already do Sonic Adventure 2?
We did Sonic Adventure 1.
I remember doing that. I remember Big the Cat. Hey, Foggy. So Metallic Madness does not appear in Sonic the Comic, but Miracle Planet from the Sonic Terminator story arc was based on Metallic Madness, in case you were wondering. About
you said Terminator arc is in like it was a collab between Terminator and
no, it's just Sonic 24 through 28. It's about the Sonic Terminator. I could look into this if you're interested.
I don't need to know.
Okay, yeah, all right, good.
I'm Sonic lore fans. Feel free to sound off.
Third zone of this round includes the only bottomless pit in Sonic CD. Pretty interesting.
Definitely, because I feel like I should have gone in it several times.
Sonic the Animation has Metallic Madness remix. A lot of the Metallic Madness music is reused. It's a pretty popular game. You can't do anything, so don't even try. Is in the Japanese soundtrack. What?
I don't know what you're saying right now.
In Metallic Madness, okay, I'm gonna read you a fact, and you tell me what you think about this. In Metallic Madness B-Mix from the Japanese soundtrack, phrases like "Sonic, dead or alive, is mine. You can't do anything, so don't even try it. Get some help." And "Don't do what Sonic does." You can like hear a speech synthesis program saying that in the Japanese soundtrack.
Everyone says the Japanese. I don't think we're in the Japanese soundtrack. We're the American soundtrack.
I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
I'm listening for like voice, and I'm not hearing.
I did hear voices earlier,
but yeah, apparently there's like discouraging.
No, we are. Yeah, you're right. This is it.
This is the Japanese version.
Yeah, because
it sounds Japanese, but it actually kind of sounds like Sonic 2. I don't know. I'm not educated enough in Sonic lore. Like I say, this game is like I really only played this in 2011. That was like the first time that I was like easily able to play this because Sonic CD does not emulate that well. Or at least it didn't when I was 20 years old, you know?
Yeah. Oh!
What is he saying? Don't do what Sonic can do. Stay home. Get help. There's a shrink ray in this one?
Yes.
Apparently that
we're about
get hit by?
We're about to do it right now.
And if you go through time, you return back to your normal size?
I'm a little lost, unfortunately, right now.
There's also no Metal Sonic holograms in Metallic Madness. That's pretty cool. This music is insane. It's just like go to the right though, right?
Yeah, I think I'm just lost because like I get to a certain point where like going to the right, I can't go anymore. Like that sucks.
Can you go on? But can you go under this to the right? Because you just got smashed by it.
Yeah. What?
You got smashed by this, right? Oh. Whoa. Okay.
Did not know that was
That's
a mechanic.
Not how physics work. But okay, Sonic, I see you. What is that? Sounds like that little that sounds like Sonic 3. Give up. Sonic is better than you. Don't do what Sonic does.
The drugs only if you're robotic, then the drugs. Oh.
Sonic's metabolism is fast enough to process cocaine. Don't do it if you're a kid. Just do it if you're a
Did I tell you that story, Alex, about the time I met Jun Sonoy?
What about him?
About I did that video that Aaron and I did for Sega for
I remember when that happened.
Team Sonic Racing. Did I tell you like the conversation I had? Maybe I kept it a secret because I was worried.
Was it like I did fucking drugs every day?
No. It was so before we made that video. By the way, if you go watch the it's on the Sega YouTube channel. Aaron from Game Grumps and I.
What is it called?
I forget. I think it's like
we'll
Sonic Team Racing.
We'll include a little.
We'll link it.
Yeah.
But the whole conceit is that Aaron and I went to Tokyo Game Show. We got a tour of Sega's offices.
1 out of 10 quick rating Tokyo Game Show.
Oh, 8.
8?
Yeah,
One of the best?
I didn't play any game outside of the Sega stuff because there's too many lines, but the show is really cool.
Love that.
It's like E3, but 10 times the size from a lot of companies you've never heard of.
I probably heard of them.
Well, I mean, for like,
yeah,
there's like Mobile Company and Pachinko Machines. Like,
dude, look at him.
Yeah. It's why they did it in Sonic Mania.
Dude, he's so cute.
Yeah.
It's like the little
and then the show ends with like us going to tour Jun Sonoi's studio. Jun Sonoi being the composer of Sonic for the last several decades.
The Crush 40 guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before we start filming this thing, introducing ourselves, he speaks full English. He like loves America. He loves In-N-Out.
He's like fully
the double doubles like his favorite food of all time.
He's like fluent in
Yes.
Do you see Kojima had one the other day?
Yes.
Because he's like in Culver City. He's
filming Death Stranding 2 stuff.
I don't want to be weird, but he always posts his food, and I saw him post my sushi restaurant, and I was like, yeah.
You're like there, dude. You're like next to him.
I'm gonna find Kojima. I'm gonna smoke
ARG it, dude.
My thing is, I'm gonna smoke Kojima out one day.
You think he smokes weed?
I think he would do it here. I don't think he would try that shit in Japan.
Oh, I'm going in circles.
That's the goal. Anyway, you were saying Jun Sonoi.
So Jun Sonoi, nice guy on planet Earth. He like hung out with us like out after the show. We like went and did stuff together.
He was just being a G.
He was being a homie. He went to the airport to send us off.
What a nice man.
Like, no joke.
What a sweet boy.
He was like, can I walk you guys to the airport? And we were like, dude, what? And he's like, yeah. You guys were cool to hang out with. So he drove independently / took a train to send us off back to Japan or to America.
What a sweet man.
It was so cool.
What a cool little guy.
And I think I posted, there's photos online of like all of us hanging out and stuff. So you can see that stuff. But I think I like, embarrassed him or ashamed him when I first met him because I was like, I didn't know how long Jun Sonoi had been a part of Sonic Team, like in the way that he had been.
Decades.
I didn't know. I figured that, Crush 40, like.
Right.
But, obviously Sonic Adventure 1.
He's like the Nobuo Uematsu of Sonic.
Well, he worked on Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Yeah.
Which I did not know about. I just didn't think about that.
That's his music that's in this game, actually, that we're about to hear.
So I asked him, I was like, hey, so like, what's your favorite Sonic game music you've done? He was like, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And I was like, what's your favorite track you've done? And the room went quiet. And no one said anything. And he was like, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh.
And immediately I was like, I'm such an asshole.
Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I was like, of course Michael Jackson. Like, that, like, he can't say what it was his and what was Michael Jackson's, let alone, like, can he take credit for it? You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I bet you now they wouldn't mind too much.
Well, I don't know. It still feels pretty tough. Especially because of this shit. Like,
but I feel like what they did with this game, and we'll find out when we get there, I guess, because I know the music in that game really well. Like, doesn't it kind of underline which ones are his and which ones are?
I mean, there's too much evidence nowadays now too. People
well, I mean, we know he wrote it.
Yeah.
There's the bottomless pit, by the way.
I didn't realize I was on Zone 3, by the way. I thought that was Zone 3.
No, this is just the sickest possible future for that other world.
It's true. Future.
No, but like the fact that they removed some of the songs for licensing reasons, right? Wouldn't you assume after that the ones that are left are the ones that Sega has the rights to and are written by Jun Sonoi?
Yeah.
So maybe now it's chill. Like maybe now he can just talk about it. You know what I mean? Because now all the music is him. Even the other ones are like his demos, right? Or somebody's demos.
I don't know.
The ones that everybody hates. I think you just got physicsed straight to death right there. I think you got like technically crushed.
I don't think I did.
I wouldn't say if I was the computer, I wouldn't say you were crushed. Crush 40.
Well, you know what they
Crushed,
say.
This episode is called Crushed 40.
You know what they say. Live and learn.
Yeah. Such is life, Jonathan. Jonathan Wick.
I haven't seen the new one yet.
I saw it.
Is it good?
It was absolutely
A John Wick movie?
like. Here's what's up. Donnie Yen is the best.
Yes,
like,
correct.
Of anybody who they could have put in John Wick, Donnie Yen was the right guy to put in there. The fights are unbelievable. There's like an entire Hotline Miami scene in this movie that fucks extremely hard. I don't know. It's great. It was great. You should go watch it. There's nothing bad about it at all. It's not very plot heavy. But what do you want? Also, I gotta bring something up, and I don't know who to talk to about this exactly, but he was the guy who I first saw sport this look, so I have to talk about it just briefly. When you do see John Wick 4, there's a new character that they've added, who I believe to be maybe related to Halle Berry's character from the previous movie. I'm not sure. Maybe she said something about her having a son in the last movie. I don't know. There's a guy in there called a tracker, and he has a dog, and he's like a hunter. He like hunts down John Wick, right? He like tracks him, right? And this dude is awesome. He's dressed exactly like
Halle Berry?
I'll put it this way. One time when I was in Sweden, I got a text from a friend who I haven't talked to in a while, man, called Ari Stidham, who I used to do comedy with all the time.
I love Ari.
Yeah, he was recently on the show Scorpion for a couple seasons.
Yep. He was one of the main characters on Scorpion. He had a show on ABC Family with our boy Jake Wysocki about a fat camp.
Yep. And yeah. So one day he was going for an audition, and the audition like how to dress was like 3 pictures of me from the internet. Right? Super weird. There's Amy Rose. But I think that the guy in John Wick 4 is based on Satchel.
Really?
Like, if you've seen the movie, you could tell me, but Satchel used to dress like that years before anybody else was dressing like that, and I don't know. Like, it's naive for me to assume that my own friends create every look.
Sure.
But having that experience with that casting notice made me feel strange, and I gotta put that out there because it's so weird. This is so cool. This song is so cool. It sounds great. This is dope as fuck. Did we just beat Sonic CD?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And we get a little fucking movie. And this is not Yada, right? This is like old.
Yeah.
That
Original.
looks so good. Oh my god, this rules. This absolutely rules. You want some trivia about that egg spinner?
Sure. Toei Animation did the animation for it.
That's awesome.
Who's on your side? Who can you trust?
Oh my god.
Where will you be? If you can't find you, there's no place to go. Nothing to do. If you gotta do something,
Why is this so pessimistic?
yourself.
Hey, there's nowhere to go, no answers to your problems. Originally, the boss was going to be more of a mech suit like all the other Sonic bosses are. If you look at the concept art, the boss in the final game, that spinning thing.
Yo, digital platform staff Christian Whitehead. Burr, 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 burr.
Eventually, that thing was supposed to merge with a big mech suit, and it was going to be the same. Originally, it was going to be the design for that suit was used in Sonic Mania as the Phantom Egg.
Yeah.
This thing.
Yep.
This weird thing. That was gonna be the suit that was in Sonic CD. So they resurrected that basically. So that's pretty cool. And originally it was gonna be called Psycho Egg, but they spelled it wrong. I don't know. It's cool. That ended rather abruptly, I would say.
It's not very climactic.
But maybe that's just how this game is. I don't know. Really enjoyed this. And we're now, correct me if I'm wrong, we're playing like a
Sonic 2, baby.
but it's like an all the games game.
What do you mean?
Like once this game ends, is it just gonna roll? Once these credits end, is it just gonna roll right
It's
in?
supposed to. Yes.
Shout out to Simon Inch, head of international sales. Just love that last name. Man, Sega Benelux. You know that whenever I get to England, I was just in England. Whenever I get to England, you know how I know I've arrived? When I see that fucking Sonic on the Sega building outside of England. So shout outs to Sega UK for welcoming me to the country every day on the taxi trip.
Hell yeah.
Little after credits, little pre-Avengers, post-credit sequence, some beautiful animation.
You're too
shit.
cool.
Thank you. Oh my
Presented by
God.
Sega.
Thank you so much.
You're too cool.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's how it then ties into the rest of the story. Of
Okay,
this
so
game.
we saw that end, and now we're in Sonic 2. And this is the new animation for Sonic 2. Is that right?
Yeah.
This is amazing. Guys, welcome back to Anniversary
those are
Collection.
Kind of like the 3 things to expect in Sonic 2.
Yep, we're out here doing some Sonic 2 stuff now with some real good animation. Oh, we're just on. Okay. All right, let's cut right here then, and we'll be right back.
Next time is Sonic 2 time.
Peace.